Hey class, what's going on? My name is Louie. Very nice to meet everybody. I know you see my stream and fade out stuff in the background. I'll get to that in a second. I promise. But first off, I just want to say it's nice to meet everybody. I look forward to working with everybody, reading your work, sharing ideas for the classroom, listening to your experiences, and just pretty much just growing together as a class. I saw in some of the forums that some folks are already in their last semester, which I am as well. So it's pretty cool. Light at the end of the tunnel. Light at the end of the tunnel. We're almost there. But my major is I'm getting a master's in education with a certification in physical education. So right now I am a full-time substitute within the Schertz Civil Universal City ISD. I've been everywhere from Steele High School to Samuel High School to Dobie Junior High, a couple of times Corbett Junior High, just all of the surrounding areas around here. Met a lot of great people, met a lot of great students. I was in the military for 14 years. I got medically retired out due to a deployment-related injury, which really made me focus on, okay, now it's time to do what I want to do. Let me go into teaching. Let me go into streaming video games. So that's one of the hobbies I'll talk about here in a little bit. Let me see here. So one of my biggest goals or one of my main goals that I hope to achieve through the certification program, through my experience teaching, is to eventually one day land a coaching job at the secondary level. Whether it also be middle school as well, but varsity sports is where my heart is at, specifically in basketball. I was able to had the privilege in coaching some basketball teams overseas when I was stationed overseas. I was also allowed to hold private clinics as well overseas on base, etc. So I got a lot of coaching experience. It's just, as you guys already all know, it's just once you get to the big towns, big states like Texas, big areas like San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, Austin area, you really, really have to hustle for your coaching jobs. You literally have to start at the bottom, work your way up. So I hope to get in that circle of life, if you will, of coaching once I certify. But I've already made some headway. I was allowed to coach some basketball games at Steele High School. The coaching staff was very, very awesome in allowing me to be part of their program as a volunteer coach. Since I was already a substitute for the school district. So I got to work out with some of these guys, coach some of their practices, lead some of their individual skills training, which was really awesome. So shout out to them. I really appreciate it, and they know who they are. But moving on with some of my hobbies. So as you can see, my hobby, as you can tell from the background, is just Marvel in general. I love Marvel. I love Star Wars. But I like to tie that into video games. You may not already know this, however. Several states have already adopted varsity sports gaming, and I'm trying to see if we can bring this here in our area, varsity sports gaming. I mean, if you just look it up, do some research. The possibilities are endless with this type of field. Let alone whether it be computer programming, computer design, graphics design, Streamlabs design, overlays design, whatever it is. Even creating your own podcast, becoming a streamer. The possibilities are endless. Now, I like this because being in physical education and being around athletes, I've always thought of what of the other students, what of the other kids, you know what I'm saying? What are we doing for the other ones, if you will? And this particular outreach for varsity sports gaming can tie in with everybody. It's not football, it's not basketball, it's not baseball. It's, you don't have to be athletic ability. You don't have to have, that alpha male chromosomes for genetics to be the super athlete. But the concepts of teamwork, of work ethic, of critical thinking, of all of the things that could entail with sports or math or any type of other interdisciplinary studies could be tied into video games, tied into social skills, tied into social development and making friends. And that's very important, especially at the secondary level. And I'm sure you guys can kind of relate to your high school years or having some friends with those with social anxiety, stuff like that. And I love video games already. So I thought, again, how can we help students grow with this? And this is just something I'm so passionate about, where I decided to share it this way. Plus, like I said, I got my setup and everything. So it's just a quick video and get going. So that is one of my biggest hobbies. Actually, this is one of my biggest hobbies. A couple of books that I did read. Okay, don't laugh at me. But my all-time favorite book is Where the Red Fern Grows. I love that book. Always loved that book. And Chris, I did watch your video. I did see you and I did read the same books in high school. Awesome books. So that was kind of cool. And then, Where the Red Fern Grows, even Old Yeller. I'm sure you guys remember Old Yeller, Lady and the Tramp, all that other stuff. So yeah, I'm a big sucker for dogs. I got 2 pit bulls, rescued them from the shelter. Love them. Passionate, loving dogs. I'll probably never own another type of breed of dog. I love music. I like listening to different types of music. I'm very eclectic when it comes to music. So as far as my expectations with this course, some of the things I'm looking to learn in this course are just some strategies at the secondary level that I may not have already been exposed to, teaching or subbing or following other teachers around. One of my biggest things I like to do is learn from each and every single person, pick what I like, and add it to my toolbox. And I'm hoping that this course will show me different types of techniques, different strategies, different methods of teaching at any level to implement those techniques and make me a better person, make me a better teacher, make me a better mentor, and pretty much just be able to do my job. I mean, I chose to be a teacher. I chose to be a coach. So I want to make sure that I have all the tools necessary to make a difference in kids' lives, because already being a substitute teacher, I have interacted with a lot of kids who don't have a stable home, who don't have supportive parents, or they have to work at the age of 16 to help their parents pay the bills. And that stuff, you see that at school. So, just being that mentor and letting them know this is all temporary, get the education you need and keep going, whether it be, with sports, academia, varsity sports gaming, anything like that. But those are my main goals, just to be the best teacher I can, be the best coach I can, be the best person I can. I'm sure that this course will teach me some things that I don't already know. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to respond in the forum with any comments, questions, or concerns. And if you're ever up for gaming, shoot me an invite on the forum. I don't know if Dr. King, I'm sorry, I don't know if we're allowed to do that. But I look forward to working with everybody. I look forward to hearing your ideas, your thoughts, and your concepts for strategies. So guys, take care and have a great rest of the weekend. Alrighty, bye.